Hello, my name is Free Happy Dolphin, and today I'm bringing you a Dooley run. It will be a variation of what we already had on the channel, but this one has even more lucky coincidences, and it will be a lot smoother path to victory. So let's jump in. Let's go for companion. I love to go with the skill usually, because it's so strong. I think it's even stronger than income. So, let's jump with the skill. Core. Let's go with right-handed. Shield could be nice, I mean, armadillo, tape combo and stuff, but I think it could pull us a little further. Just going with this skill. We don't have a lot of gold, of course, as we start with Dooley. We still get some one-day wins. So, how is your day, guys? Watching some Bazaar, aren't you? Fancy break screen, thank you. Hey, it's actually something what it's not custom made, actually. It's just the free stuff. Haven't really invested into those things, but it happened to be really nicely matching the colors and the theme of dolphin and water and you know, so it's worked perfectly. So we're still empty-handed here.
Discounts for peace.
Some friends. No attack though, huh? No damage stuff. No, bomb squad could be good if we go for drill something. There's 2 triggers on the board. It's also a friend. Let's just have it for now. Maybe we'll have something later. In the next encounter. We don't really have enough money to reroll. Let's just hope we'll land something. Well, that's better than nothing, right? Can't really reroll. I think it's better to go for Arc Blaster, since it will be 60 attack right now. We'll haste it a bit. That's pretty much what we do. The Onyx 0. I'm wondering, should I put that burn in? Sometimes going not full power is a bad thing, but yeah, with Friends core and going for Friends mostly, there's not a lot to fight. I mean, of course, Rocket Launcher is great with Drill and Soldering Gun later, but maybe let's try to maximize here.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
So, some hot stuff, but hopefully not hard enough, right? Quite slow. Here, even regen could hurt us. And those 60 damage is good. So yeah, people, of course, enchanted item is the weakest, but it can be, you know, with really high upside. Just because if you land something great, or you can turn it around and make it work. But I would disagree, but income is better. On the long run, yes, you have a lot of more options to go places, but skill like Fiery, for example, or just on the right item, more fire or attack. Even with Vanessa, if you don't land one of those, you go for Arms Dealer, plus 40 per each weapon you buy from Merchant, right? Plus 40 HP. It's really good. I feel it's really good.
Few warriors live to retire.
There we go.
By my weapon,
Well,
Newful
that's
teaches
pretty good as well.
I
You guys
prefer
know what I'm playing right now. We're at 40 landing, right? Okay, let's go. Not re-rolling, just a bit saving money right now.
My training. I'm not sure where else to send you.
Well, will look nice, no? Kind of want to go defensive as well, but this is too good to be ignored, right? Plus 60 on rocket launcher. Okay, that's good enough.
My life mastering that technique. So like
Now let's hope to get
9
some brick body scaling, not as much as in all days. Maybe on day 2 I still could go with glass doors. But it's better than to really have pulse rifle, I feel. Of course it will be faster, but if we're going for triggers and drill, or I could just play it right now and leave rocket launcher in the back. I want to have some defenses though. What do you guys think? We won't level up on day 3, right? So that means that I don't have extra space to fit both medium items and the friend nearby to have more scaling. That's one thing. Though, do I get any defenses at all maybe? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just go 70x3 and try to kill anybody in 10 seconds, which is really doable. Plus we will have a bit of haste, and that will be much faster than rocket launcher. We don't have to sell it.
Oh, I think you're
We need to
really
remove
gonna
one more
enjoy
friend,
that.
of course, to have 3x. Okay, we'll still have time to think about it. Pretty sure we'll beat anyone with this. Even Scrapper, right? 5 seconds pulse rifle. It's quite big. So, which hero do you like the most? Is it Maiden? Or you okay with Dooley drill action there? It's not always happening, sometimes you need to invent stuff. Like, for example, I sometimes don't get metronome. There are some items that, of course, give haste to the rightmost, but there's one monster item, I think, that slowed when you use weapons, so I put it in between of drill and rocket launcher and put it burn on that one, and it was like kind of artificial metronome with no haste, but yeah, it did the job. I got 10 wins there. Okay, so we would not like to have friends and we would not like to have more weapons, kind of not the best situation, right? So we need to do compromises somewhere, or get something like more granola bars to not have empty spots. We don't level up, so it's not big waste of space, especially if we win with 210 on the board. But for the future, what would I like to pick? I don't know, possibly actually nothing from here. We need a lot of shields to make armadillo work, possibly tape. This is good for the starters, but it doesn't get that fast drill or even like burn transition with rocket launcher, or just having those weapons. Possibly just quicker and better. We might pick it as a trigger for drill, but it's also slow. A bit of shields. It's actually our second friend only. But let's keep going. Let's not really get those other things. JJ.
Let's chat.
Here we can scale actually. It's pretty cool. It's quite slow compared, you know, in 10 seconds I expect to deal with anything what's coming to me. So it is slow. Maybe let's not waste money. Maybe let's actually reroll and see, maybe we can land like drill or upgrade or battery. Battery is good. I think we go for battery. Upgrade is plus 10, right? So yeah, it's plus 30 per 5 seconds, 6 DPS there. But battery is a big thing, I think, right? And we can really land it without big compromises. Bomb squad, pretty good, but I will stay with rocket launcher. So yeah, here we have 6 items on the board. We don't waste space, and I think we're quite strong. Yeah, definitely not giving up just for 2 gold, leaving those charges, charges for drill and burn overall just for 30 more damage. This is going out of our board in a few days time, so
My dreams are too
10 damage isn't that big, I think, to go for. Regal Blight. Have been playing that for a long time actually, as it's not really working right now. Matchboxes are the things to go. Matchboxes. Just duplicate that one. That's how we do it. or triple. Can manage that. Yeah, I go for loot if I'm sure I'm going for drill. I'm not really sure. I don't have it, but have any friends. Any friend would be nice, right? At least one friend is good enough. Have one. But, you know, getting some loot is nice. For example, like truffles. Yeah, as I was about to say. The wing or truffles can give you a chance put on anyone. You know, you can just choose on what to put after you enchant truffles or wing. Also, you have a chance to get all enchants on it. For example, some items cannot get enchants, certain enchants, and you can choose from any. So that's kind of a bonus right there. Or weapons. Don't really like to share that, you know. I might have to in the future, but you know, if I'm going to share, maybe it's going to be just like that. Having lower side on rocket launcher and iron pulse rifle. Guess so. Anyway, let's reroll here. Well, that's pretty good
You wanna buy
for now.
I mean,
And this is
excellent choice.
possibly really good for the future, or maybe even now. It's just 60. 60 is not bad. More than 10%. Like 15, right? On our HP, but really love to go for skills. I have what to sell. Because with going potentially with drill, you really want to have every chance for trigger. There's a lot of skills, of course, for that. I don't have any money. Who's in there? Can't beat this guy. Do you want anything from those? Cutlass. No, I think we go for trooper. And just try to extract maximum XP there.
Come to these ends with that gold. Is you tap, bro?
In these ends. So the start is pretty strong with those skills, I must say, right? Now, where do we go from here? Well, this is fine. If thinking about Grandmaster and going, for example, if we go for drill, we don't really care about upgrading skills. We care just about getting those triggers. So mainly going for searching. Of course, if you have some skills, kind of can get offered upgrade later, but battery. Uzi is not that relevant. Oh, that's it. Battery is also good with those little fellas called Dinosaurs. So maybe we're running animal core. Should be good. Okay, let's go with it. Go with this as well. Okay, we can upgrade. It's not super significant, of course. Could leave some stuff here for extra value though. Do we want to switch to more HP, which is actually a lot? You practically guaranteed to get double HP here. Of course, if you're running to poison, that bad, but basically when you hit half, you get 200, and up until point when you lose, you get extra 200 at least. So, and HP is really good. I even sometimes take knee brace and go with a diamond on it and have like double HP at the day 10, but pretty much at the end of the run. Not always, but okay. So I don't know. Silver it's quite good still, and rocket launcher, yes, burn stacks nicely, but in terms of damage it doesn't make huge difference, and in terms of triggers it makes no difference. Maybe just have some safety measures to, you know, if we don't convert to something crazy, we still could win because we started strong and kept going. Let's have that extra value. That'll have those shields. It's funny, but we don't have any friends running here. We're just into this attack business here, right? Freeze attack and quickly ending everything. That's fine for now. Not picking this one. Not shields. No shields coming. Maybe a Armadillo and tape combo would be nice. I'd like to upgrade the core. Still not sure where I'm going with it, but if we run into any friends, dinos, maybe even a drill for a certain amount of time. Even though with drill I like to take core out at all. Usually have better stuff to run, but right now it's the best choice. We didn't have a lot of money for anything else. And another thing, maybe now I could jump for more attack. Is it really a launcher for burn? We need to run something, right? We don't want to leave empty space. Let's put it on rocket launcher for burn stacking. Of course, putting down here the core for haste. We have no extra charges on core. Maybe I would give up freezer for friend, but it's also really good against one weapon builds. You can just permanently freeze. So pretty good. I think shields are great. Again, we are not okay with poisons, but you know. Oh, okay. 2 poisons, no weapons, so let's go quick. Poison isn't that usual here right now.
You've got talent. You should put it
And
to
not
a
as strong as
noble
we see.
use.
Needs time, and there is no time with this meta. Three out of 3 so far. But yeah, about day 4 and 5 we need to come up with something better. Something more crazy. Because it will get harder. Because people become more crazy at that time, right? I'm thinking if I really need to search for metronome or stuff for small items, it's not XP so good. We didn't pick any extra XP. It would be handy to have a head start. We got some better encounters, but during the days we didn't pick any. That's crazy. 4 days, no extra XP. I think we didn't, right? Okay, I guess go like this.
See landfill, I see buried treasure.
And this is nice. Though its value not that high anymore. And it will be less and less, but if we can get silver, I think it can be on the board for a few more days and its value. More haste is nice. We have encounter next, so we might just get few interesting things, few little improvements. 15 damage there. Yeah, it will be expensive, but let's have those few improvements.
While you're doing your part to clean up the
If we cannot find anything like super good yet, we likely need those improvements to carry on with this momentum. Let's try our best. Since we're now playing no friends at all. Can we beat this guy? He goes like 430 burn, right? And reinforce that with lighter, I think. Yeah, 900 HP there. Here we have like 13 DPS, right? Something like that. And here you can say, you can just 55 divided by 5, 11, 33. It's pretty a lot. Pretty a lot. Can we survive it? 20 seconds or so, no? Yeah, it deals 9999. So there's 36 and it's reinforced. But burn deals twice per second. Wait, we have shields. I think we beat him. We have a lot of shields and burn triggers it. I think we can beat him. Let's take a risk. I think it's fine. I forgot about shields. Because now we hit hard. Of course, we need lighter to put up a bit of work there. Maybe should have removed the freezer for it, right? Oh, it's enough in terms of damage. But actually, here removing freezer is better because we gain more shields, I think, than that scaling he gets, or reinforcing scaling from lighter, and it triggers much faster. I think I should have removed it. Anyway, it's big damage for day 4. And we have so interesting item here. Silvers. I would like to reroll silvers because there's one skill I'd like to get for drill. Again, just thinking about that one build, but well, it just takes one item to get. Maybe metronome would be nice. Anyway, there's nothing too amazing here. We don't have small shielding item yet. I likely switching like this for encounter PvE. So yeah, let's just reroll. 7. We have 6. 5% is a lot though. Shielding is good as well. And we need to have those things on the board. We might get something later. Nice scaling would be. Maybe drill gets accidentally shielded, you know. But we also likely to have 7 items on the board. Drill is 2. Turn on. Maybe solar farm. Also like to do that power carbon thing with nitro and thrusters. You burn yourself and you haste everything. It's a little faster, but it's worse because initially it has lower haste than same tier solar farm. And you of course don't have regen, but sometimes you just don't need it. Can we use it right now? Not really. You know, let's pick that scaling, though I'm still doubtful about that. 5% is not a bad thing, and we can upgrade it later, even though I thought about not upgrading things. But anyway, we don't have any scaling right now, and this might be useful for next encounter.
I'm proud of you.
And if we playing drill or dinos, well, for dinos we never get 7. 2 of those already take 5 place. We'll see.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons.
And now that I've gone here, I think I should have gone for free option, right? Can sell stuff, but do I really want it? Possibly nothing is as impactful too. Sell stuff like truffles and freezer. Also, I'd like to pick up some HP. It's like a bit more than 12% right now, but yeah, feels still impactful. I should have gone for the middle option and possibly just go for the tool search. If not the drill, you can have soldering gun. You have some friends that are tools and really good with soldering gun. It's still in large pool, but would be some income as well. Okay, we go on.
The Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
Well, I'd love to actually upgrade knee brace. Getting closer to 30%. We could, of course, make duplicates of drill when we find it, but on the other hand is day 4, and if we find it like as bronze, what we would like to get it, takes time to get another bronze and upgrade it, and everything else, well, it's not as much important to get duplicates as with Big, for example. I think it's good enough. With Dooley especially, we want HP, right? We not really stacking, I don't know, eating that much as Big. Everything else we keep all good. Not selling small items that we don't need right now, just because we can get extra value later. A lot of small weapons. Kind of good. Also knee brace. Kind of good because of extra shields. Interesting reloading happening, no? Grenade would be much better than knee brace, I thought. Maybe it's not the case. Yeah. We got 200 extra HP, which is great.
Come with no weapons?
Might also stay on the board for the next one, as we might remove some of those big things. Now this is getting only half of our HP value, right? So, yeah, in the worst case scenario, so well, I don't think we get this one. We just need to do more stuff. Just attack harder. Best defense is attack. Well, this would be again synergies with drill, but other than that, it's only potential. We don't really play anything. So let's just have extra income.
Use that for the good of all.
Any female, any species.
The laser.
Me?
Oh, that's 11. That's cool. What do we have? 4, 6. What else can we give? We still need 7. 7 is a lot. Okay, so like this maybe. This is 7. It's a big sacrifice and not sure if we get Dinos at all. I have money for them. Just giving up one working thing and potential drill stuff, potential HP and enchant selection for something that it's not really clear. Yeah, too bad. Maybe we'll have encounter for it. Maybe we won't. Cooldowns. Mainly cooldowns. This is like empty shot. I think he has that diamond skill that reduces small items cooldowns by 30%, right? Let's say 5. Yes, that's cool. But also he has 10 items in that skill, so with 11 on the board with skill, it's like 9% chance getting that those diamond fangs. Not that huge stuff. Maybe I just like to get more XP. Cooldown is also create. But maybe it's enough playing something we don't have. Which is drill. Just have more money and maybe we'll find some friends to substitute for...
They don't have a fight permit.
For blast doors. Possibly for a rocket launcher. I feel I will need something better for the next one. A big close one.
If you're so tough, let's hear your foreign policy plan.
Foreign policy. Kind of popular thing these days, foreign policy, no? A lot of foreign policy events going on. Just around the border, almost. I'm from the Baltic states, by the way, so it's really close here.
You're huge. Do you have any?
Okay, here we go. See first dino. Just as I didn't pick up that bulldozer, and I would have now money for Diana right now. Okay, I think we pick it. We start building it. This is tool and a friend. Another thing would just get it. This is also what I like to get. I like to have everything, but the worst thing is that I also would like to play everything. I can take everything, that's no issue. Or really can. And most of the things will be useful anyway.
Something huge.
I'm just thinking, do I put it near the battery and try to destroy stuff? Possibly rocket launcher going out. Or I scale rocket launcher. Scale rocket launcher. Do something like that. Less attack actually, right? So going for less burst. But right now that 210 or even less actually because we have rocket launcher. Yeah, it's not that much actually, right? 165 per 5. And this is just a bit less. Of course, cooldown is much higher, but it will destroy stuff. And this will scale. The biggest problem I see actually here is not having blast door, since I might need some time to destroy stuff and scale, right? But we have 7 items. It's a good thing. So I could compromise like this. Freeze is also nice. We'll see. We still have one encounter, right? Let's not reroll. We kind of want to have plenty of gold for next one, or we can go for a fight. Actually, I really want to go with fight for that scaling. And just see how slow this is actually, because it might be too slow. JG. Okay, let's go for a fight. Let's not skip that much value. Oh, look at this. Much value XP. And maybe we drop that 9%. One down. There's a lot of feeding time here, so maybe even good what we don't kill him like immediately. Only 2 though. 40 here. So what was actually in terms of... Oh, we landed kill. Okay. That's pretty good though. 650 it was. Maybe I'll play this. It's a little risky, and against Vanessa it could be ending quite quickly actually. Getting blast doors. It's probably like third of HP. Maybe a little more because I don't expect to be one-shotted maybe, but who knows. Yeah, let's have that scaling. Let's have destructions. We have a bit of freeze. This won't be as slow, right? And we will build for the future. We're running 4 out of 4 right now. I think it's good enough. Let's not sell anything unless we forced. Would have extra value. And that's what we're running. I would include like small friends somewhere, but it's slow and nothing slows, so if you cannot make it slower, Hamlet isn't fast enough. So 5 small items, that's already good. Oh, okay. Well, let's Is it crit bell? 65. Well, please destroy it. Come on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. 18. Yeah, we will do him. Okay, cool. Okay, that was a little lucky, but it's fine. It's fine. Again, you usually don't see that shrimp going that hard. I tried to pull it off once as a one weapon build. It didn't turn out to the end victory. So as I said, day 5, things like this happen. Thankfully, things like this happen. It took 3 shots. Okay, yeah.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Now, we possibly cannot really stack a lot of shields there. Need to be faster. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is even worse, no? No, this is better actually. It's a little better. And just because of the rocket launcher, that's better, but it's better even because of the cooldowns. Yeah, I think Brick Buddy is in the past. Also, as bronze, it won't help us much. We don't have friends. Oh, carbon here. Don't burn ourselves. Don't have a way to do that. Would consider maybe, yeah, it's still not enough haste. So it is a slower item, you see. It's gold, and I think at gold it gives haste 2. The solar farm gives haste 2. It's silver, I think it starts at 1, and then you need to get to golden to really stack, not stop haste. Then starts, but of course you haste more overall because you can burn faster, then just trigger that with each burn, you know, as a solar farm. This is good, I think. You have more haste like this. I usually like to play it before I have full dino setup. Yeah, sure. This one goes out, this one in.
I used to offer a free ride home,
and
but
you know,
I thought it was weird.
this is nice as a pivot point, you know, if we suddenly switch totally, but it's a little too pricey for that. Let's go for this. Now, as much as Brick was too big and not scaling enough, this is scaling a little better maybe at some points if you don't have friends to support him. It's also a small item. I'm just thinking, if I remove rocket launcher, right, for extra haste, I don't need Ray, and that's a little extra defenses, plus we don't have any other small item to include. Maybe actually Need Ray still comes back, but 200 on 1400. Now it comes as 1 out of 7, like 14% increase of HP. It's already on the edge. Is it enough for that risk not running anything better there, right? Maybe we will upgrade it and I go greedy as I said I did once before, going to diamond actually. But up until the end actually, I think up until the last fight I was putting it on the board and was fine. I was running, I think it was really aggressive burn build, no drill maybe. So it was really fast, and that extra HP helped me because I couldn't stack my defenses quick enough. I just killed things quicker, you know, so just having initial stuff was better. It's habits.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you
I'm thinking, what would I reroll for? All dinos and bulldozer are, of course, weapons. I mean, it's quite cheap to reroll. Well, that's a thing, right? I think I'm taking it. And we can sell this. I don't know about that combo, but Blast Doors goes out here.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
So, pretty good. This makes things a little faster, more triggers on core. Even though Dino, it almost could have gone like full haste value. Okay, let's go on. Great silver. And I think we go for Dino, right? We're committing. Since This will be faster now. Maybe it's not that big significance to upgrade it. Of course, more haste is better. With Momma-Saur, that might be an issue, but we will have battery and this will start things off. I think let's go for just faster scaling and more items to destroy, of course. It changes the items what you need to have on the board for him to destroy things. That's pretty good. Yeah, between these things, let's go for Weeper. Has a lot of small items. I think we don't lose at this point. And we eat some stuff before we destroy him. Actually, really good to not destroy, not to win as quickly as possible, just because of that feeding time. We destroyed already 4 items. Battery works wonders, I feel. Well, some cooldown reduction could be uncool. Yeah, everything else it's too temporary for me, I feel.
Just a matter of finding it.
How good to get those things? We have a gold, right? Maybe we need to save a bit for some more dinos coming in, or maybe robotic factory. It's also coming as really high rarity. Or do we get those things? And just a little attack on 2x that will be felt a bit. Now let's go on. Who knows? Maybe we'll land. Diana, we want to get it as soon as we see it. We don't level up anyway. And I really would like to start searching for it, for those dino stuff more aggressively. XP is really good, of course, but let's go a little risky here, not taking it. It's actually quite good. Maybe even worth this XP drop.
So, how about this weather we're...
Now, leftmost. How do you make it the fastest? Definitely need to drop one small item, right? Maybe this is a thing? This thing doesn't care about passive stuff, right? But later on, just going... Yeah, we don't need battery in that case, right? I mean, we need battery, but we cannot make it work with battery. As later, you know, what's the point really of charging it if it has no ammo? Question is, will do a lot by that time? Well, will be not 5 triggers, of course. It will be less, maybe 3 or 4 at best. Are we that okay at that point? This will be definitely good later, as we have few dinos to put things on, or maybe one, who knows. But it can be really good. What do we lose? We lose one friend. Which is quite slow, not that impactful on core. We lose shielding, which is not hasted, is quite slow still. Or you know what, maybe just go for safety. And go for, I don't know why it actually highlights that item, it doesn't trigger. I think I tested it. Fiber optics doesn't work like skills, you can place things on the sides and it would trigger the non-passive item. Somehow it does shows up. I mean, it also shows up the truffles, so maybe not everything is like 100% correct here. Yeah, let's go for extra freezing, and we should trigger from missiles here. We have 7 items on the board. I think it's fine. Definitely those two just provide a little bit of charges there, but not much else. And since we cannot make directly Dino faster, 3 seconds is also quite a lot. I think it's the best what we can do right now. Okay. Okay, another legend player. With legend is really tough to stay up with ranks. We need to play like 10 runs a day and like win almost all of them, I feel. Because if I don't play for a day, for example, it's horrible, but even through the night, I lose like 100 positions, and I'm not that high. So I imagine what it's like to being up. Of course, possibly there is again point system. I haven't really looked up that after the patch if they change it. But basically you could get like points, and if somebody gets points, they overtakes you. But if you have a lot of points, maybe there's less of a chance for that, right? So, you know. Oh, flail. Oh, it's 5. One brigand didn't help. So yeah, it's really hard to stay there. Even though if you have nice win rate. Okay. Was close, right? Fixer-upper. I really don't like bringing Fixer-upper early on until it gets like really broken and you get nice enchants or at least balcony there to double the value. Otherwise it ends up pretty much like this. With bigots, either you go all in for the wins or you just stack somewhere with something that doesn't fully work.
Are tools weapons? Well, that's up to you.
We mainly take this one for weapon, friend, tool and friend categories, right? For those types being together, for soldering gun, for drill. Because we don't have any slows, just having it as a friend isn't really nice. It's not nice to upgrade, basically. That's what I wanted to say. Somehow I got carried away a little. Guess we back at this. I don't know if I really want to roll here. It's quite pricey, and if we're going for dinos, it's really not what I'm looking for. Like gold skills. Freeze is usually just something off freeze or one-time freezes. Okay, so what is the only thing that we would be looking for? Commits us to the core a bit. Maybe it's fine. Running animal stuff, right? So companion core likely to stay here. I would remove it like with drill or maybe some hasting dinos. I don't know, some combo. Maybe this gets like a haste and it's faster, but likely we're staying with the core, and freeze is powerful.
Before, and it bloomed into a Dira.
Here it is, soldering. We haven't seen drill. Of course, metronome is another thing. I sometimes don't get metronome and I need to invent stuff, but we haven't seen drill, which is quite interesting. Good I haven't like waited for it, right? And try to force it. So at this point, this is no longer a thing we take. I mean, it's nice triggers if we would like try to make more stuff on a board. Getting like this guy, putting soldering gun, getting freezer faster, and putting another like Aiden, like fast friend. But we have those 7 items in. I don't know if I really need to change anything and like have this. I don't see much of a use right now. And here it is, this metronome, and we still haven't seen drill, but metronome might be good for more stuff. Though, yeah, we don't have a lot of for drill, because already I'm thinking, okay, I had soldering gun, I had that combo, I have 3x on this one, and metronome. Drill is somewhere there, but like not fully, right? Okay, can we beat this guy? Shields like tons with that turtle shell. Okay, day 7. Day 7 is, yeah, 1.9 thousand, but tons of small items as well. A lot of food. Do you want anything from other guys? Like not. Yeah. And treasure turtle does have small items. Thinking about metronome for haste, right? Because this, something like this becomes possible. It's a little slower right now. A little slower. It's quite a lot slower. But again, if we're looking for some more items on the board and can make it work in some way, we could fit more, right? And like having robotics factory and Momma-Saur 6-4, yeah, it still doesn't make it. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. I'm thinking, do I want to test something, you know? It's a good time for testing in PvE rounds. Possibly we're running this if we don't find anything else. Not burn, not metronome. Maybe brace, but brace only 10% now, even less than 10% HP gain. So no, and no for rifle. Let's go for this. One down. And there's 2. Yeah, don't hurry up, guys. Just take it all in. Actually, seaweed is annoying to stay there. It's kind of one of the OP items I see. Cannot lose anymore, of course, but seaweed is something out of this world. Oh, look at that. Too bad we cannot play it, really. Friends, of course friends. Because we're looking for this. We're looking for this. Yes. Good. So now we just need to get like 24 gold in. Okay. Can we get it? I think we can, right? Even with sacrifices we could, so let's just start getting rid of stuff. I feel this stays as, you know, catalyzer, if you will. Let me see. Okay. This is out. This is not good enough anymore. This won't be good enough. What do we have? I like to keep battery. We need 5 more gold. This is potentially what we could play, actually. And yeah, battery going to the big boy. Alright. We lose 7 items, of course, but that was, I mean, the case anyway. Both of them are 9 seconds. We haven't really put a lot of effort for that. So maybe just have more scaling and putting it there. It will be less attack, or maybe it actually works. It will be plus 40. It would be quite close. I just don't like, but Missiles doesn't get that left one. Let's see, but if this is what we play, potentially could sell everything else. Yeah, fiber, they're great, but we're not having that fast stuff. Only thing I would consider is just putting it to the left and putting fiber instead of battery, but it's not fast enough just, right? So this is an easy choice then, and we need 1 more gold. Let's keep truffles, and those like really end of the day pivot points, but yeah, just go for Dino. It's better to have bigger scaling. Now we need cooldown reductions. Bulldozer or maybe Maltcast, and just cooldown reductions just by loot items. Can't get any gold. Regen or 50 HP. Regen is much stronger. Yeah, let's go for Regen. Yeah, let's go for that Nessa. Let's feed our Dianas.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Okay, maybe no feeding. 5 items, right? Okay. So at least a little slower, but wouldn't be enough. It's really good item. Black ship. Big damage. Super big damage. Sometimes can get even Maltcast on it. Though you're not really using every time all the Maltcast from that item. Cannot usually fit ammo and friend and tool. Property you have, of course. So we need some skills for faster starting points. 10% almost, huh? This is considerable actually. I mean, it's 15 seconds down per 20, so it's almost doubling the speed of Momma-Saur. This is 10%, and per 20 seconds we could measure. It's like 4 seconds off, because it triggers like twice, and you know, really big approximations. But ultimately, if we go for like not super attrition battle, which frankly we don't survive, battery is still better. Okay. So we decided then we should be possibly running those up until the end. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. But this is the set you don't usually get.
I would never debate.
So possibly keeping vivid, but who knows. Try to just play through. Try to get some skills. Now let's look at the skills. Neophiliac on that one. On frigate. Yeah, no cooldowns, but there are some rusters once again. And start of game combat haste. Haste, not haste. Burn. Just 5 items on the affiliate though. Maybe let's not focus on that. It's really good chance. There's 6 total things to drop, so like 16% chance to get that skill, and it's really good. We might have it. We do haste after all, right? So it's already 7 triggers, but we might have others as well, and charging dinos is really good. Okay, it's about time to finish this. Well, I mean, again, it's not that everything has gone this way through the run, but sometimes it does.
You don't have time not to buy this.
Okay, we need some other stuff. I'm not buying anything to a reroll. Haste. Not really. Feel I don't do that. I mean, weapons. I don't have a lot of money. I could get 16. But I cannot really... Well, maybe I could buy some stuff. Just thinking what gold can I upgrade, right? Could get Bulldozer maybe. Would be really helpful. 5% HP and a bit more regen is also nice since we need time. 5% is like 132.5. Now let's go for weapons. We want to find all the pack here. All the guys from the Dinos team. Of course, we're taking burn as we are sure, but we're getting charge. Thing is, where do I place it? I would not like to finish with missiles. I don't think it will pull us through. We need like robotics factory or bulldozer or whatever. So maybe not enchanting this one. Maybe it's the core because it's fastest. How much actually we get from the core? In terms of damage, of course, we go for the dinos. So, I mean, yes, it's only 1 charge. It's not like a lot, so it could stay there and trigger once like battery. Yeah, let's maybe not create some crazy stuff. This has more attack right now, and of course, it will scale now in front. On the other hand, I'd like to reduce cooldown of this one in future, so maybe it will overtake at some point. And I would like to reduce cooldown here because it scales better for both, right? 30 versus 15. 50 damage right now is 5 burn, 10% of the full attack. So there's 5 burn difference. Let's go for a bit ambitious plan. Also, we have battery on it now, I think, right? So it will trigger faster with burn. I don't like to switch as well, right? So it's a good choice. And we didn't need truffles for this one, but for future ones we may need, because we don't like the enchant, right? And we put truffles and we see what we get, and then we put on something or not. Or not yet. Okay. So just grab matchbox, guys, here, and let's call it a day. It's pretty easy. Well, okay, almost. No, already closer. Okay. No, not so close. No, damage is not so small, right? So, it's fine. 7 in. 7 out of 8. Okay. Oh, these dinos still rocking, huh? I've been playing these at the start of the patch a bit. I think I have video on YouTube as well. I think I played Robotics Factory there at the end. Let's go for skills. Well, these are completely useless. Not talking about useless. This is good, since it works well with the affiliate, right? So after we trigger this big boy, and we have already 2 charges. This is also nice in a way, because we have burn, so it will stack more. But we don't have that many items, and of course, let's not miss that. Yeah, I feel pretty confident I'm not playing. Maybe even those, but let's keep it for value. Truffles for possible enchant. Metronome maybe, but it's hard to tell, but of course, this is going in. So, let's go for gold. Yeah, I guess we'll go for this guy. Others have not that many items. The skills usually complement like one weapon builds or vehicle. Yeah, we don't have vehicle. I think the flagship guy had the vehicle skill. It's quite quick now. Let's slow in. Slow skills, Dooley skills. Dooley skills usually revolve around core, which is fine since we will be using it. Slow skills, we're already slow. We could get like some just kind of scaling from slow, but why would we need it if we only slow once or twice? Whatever. Actually, it is. Yeah, 2 items for 3 seconds, so it's not much. Let's go for Dooley skills.
I hope I'll be a good robot too. Just a few more months.
15% isn't bad. 10 times in freeze. Oh, it works actually with our cooled liquid. Here's the core. It's quite nice actually since we don't have a lot of friends. And it's 3 diamond skill. That means it's out of the pool to find others, and it's not in the pool to, you know, get in the way of any Grandmaster upgrades. Though 15% by itself is quite nice, and we likely to have burn from opponents. 30% reduction here is quite huge. 2 seconds off. Even with this, I mean, we are triggering quite often. It will use only 5 times, but basically all the time the core will be hasted, right? Because we would have some charges. It would be quite fast core. It wouldn't need extra help. It's effectively better. Because with 30%, yeah, 2 seconds off. But if we have, what is it, 2 seconds haste, it's like exactly the same. Of course, it needs to be not frozen and stuff. But we not guarantee that extra 15%, first of all. Let's get this one.
I wrote this widget just for you, Dooley. Because you're my favorite.
Favorite.
Size dilutes the brain.
Maybe
Mine
little
is
battery
highly
there.
concentrated.
No.
Neither wealthy nor wise.
Maybe a big bulldozer or something like that. Well,
Barely
excite.
scratched the surface of the
First
outlaws.
today. So mainly looking for, yeah, possibly robotics factory. This is tempting. Actually, it's really tempting. We don't have a lot of money. 16, we still could cycle. For like 3 maybe times. Yeah, what else we have? Battery does run out on our fights, right? So extra ammo is actually, again, perfect match for us. We can spend that gold anytime later. We still have days, we still have lives. Actually, if we lose, we still have 2 lives. The battery runs out, and it's really good to trigger a lot of times. Let's go for it. It's not so likely to find like 2 items out of every pool, right? And that's pretty much what we need. We need not any enchanted and cool items. We need bulldozer or robotics factory. Everything else is not really useful. I don't know. Possibly I will know if I see, but like from right now I don't see anything better.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
By the way, have you seen, guys, this Dooley new skin? I have it, but I just like this one so much more. Okay, he freezes stuff, that's a little problem. But
Like
otherwise,
Franklin says at the bar, another
lost
round.
one Malcat there. I see flagship. Icebreaker. Curator. Okay, 8. There was 8.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you. You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
Yeah, sure. Even though it's weapons, kind of works for us, but just small case and 2 XP is nice. Again, I will check for count of items. I do remember what we have in general, but it's not the case here. Okay, day 10. The boss. We have 7 items. No big ones. Some damage, some crit. 4 weapons, but not that significant. Trash Titan, a lot of small items, yes. But one big one. Oh, this skill is really good. The Juggler. We charge big items from small. And the Lord. The Lord that he has 2 mediums and 1 big one. Crits are nice and they work for me actually sometimes. And you know, you get against something like Drill, it ramps up your crits and you destroy his cycle and you get him later. But possibly I go for more items and possibility of dropping that skill once again, since we dropped like 3 or 4 today. But I just named, you know. Crit is not as significant and not always useful. I won't trigger it myself enough times, right? So maybe let's just go for more feeding. Not that much feeding when you go so fast. You need to eat slow, dinos. Eat slow, you eat more. Somebody also suggests to eat while standing, but that's a bit of grind for food, I guess. So, crit is nice. And I think we go for this. It's quite good, since we will upgrade our big dino. 10% is 400, it's quite nice. More haste is quite nice, but I feel there is nothing more nice than having more scaling and stronger dino. We don't have, like, there's no lack of haste. HP always could be better, and always you could lose by 10 HP or even better, like a few hundred, but no.
Do you have any really
it's choice.
small things?
And that's perfect, actually. Oh, the question is now, are our runs going to be cursed if we land on those things just as we need them? We want to sell it like right now before the day.
It's small.
Get extra value. This Metron? Yeah. I guess not. Truffles, let's keep them still. Okay, let's go in.
You do see these tusks, right?
Okay. Well, I guess to work for him. Oh, maybe not. I never go for dog. Even then it was really good. I didn't went for it. I mean, Pygmalion's weapon build up meant. Regal Bit was my favorite, but now I don't even go for those two. Here we go. 9 out of 10. Going for the last day. Hopefully. Because if it's not, you will be lost. But we still have 3 lives, guys. 3 lives. Even though things get crazy later, but maybe we'll get crazy then. That's fine. So, looking for upgrades. And basically the same stuff now what we landed on this crit. I will take it. Thank you very much. Of course, I put crit on this guy, but it's good to have something more, right? We don't have any crit skill, so it was the first crit it had anyway. It's fine. Freezing, I think he has a lot of medium items. I think we will destroy more on this guy. This has ammo skill, right? Not really interesting for us. Yeah, 2 regeneration for each ammo. And then you use ammo 5 crit. Actually a lot of small items, but 1 big. Of course, we are destroying like 4 items right now until we get those guys down. We didn't get Juggler's skill though. So I think we're still going for Juggler. Extra XP is nice. There's so few items there. Of course, Blizzard. And it's quite a big chance of getting it. Blizzard is at the start of a fight, freeze all non-weapon items. So, unless we're running against 1 weapon build, like all matchboxes and everything else can wait until we get destroyed. Until they get destroyed. And since he has 8 items, so it's like 12.5% chance getting Blizzard. Though I wouldn't really like to get anything else. First time you freeze each 5 haste. Okay, I'm going for it. There's not many items, but I think it will be enough for kind of optimal feeding. And there's great chance for great skills. And of course, extra XP is always nice if we don't get anything.
I go back across.
Yeah, 3 items down. In last one, we got like 4, right? So this is nerfed to 0.5 right now. I think it's first 0.5er in the game, right? I haven't seen that one. We're scaling this. I think we're okay in haste. Battery as golden running quite okay as well. Let's just have the core up first, and then we'll see what we upgrade next. Oh, it would be nice to have a diamond actually because of this. We haven't used it. Mainly I thought about getting it because of, you know, drill synergies. There's a lot of small items you can use and it gets really fast. We didn't land it, but, you know, maybe it will be useful. Maybe it won't, we'll see soon.
Let's chat.
Yep, nothing here. I was thinking about that cooldown reduction, but this is stupid.
Maybe you're not cut out for business.
Golden. Vanessa, let's go.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Well, let's hope we will remain to be a legend. Like, history, beaten and stuff. Okay, so please guys, get this done quickly. We have some crits now.
No ball.
Oh! Oh yeah, that went quickly. There's 30% increase. Weight's gone off. That's right. Pretty big. I mean, landing this one is a thing by itself. Okay, we still have 2 lives.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
All my weapons have been tested in battle.
Getting Bulldozer, of course, makes them faster, which they are actually really ugly right now. Sometimes you can even have like 6-second dinos without haste and stuff. This is really slow. So battery is necessary, 10% makes things better, but yeah, I'm just thinking how can we really lift this.
I suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
If you're not
Course
ready
time.
for my training, there's always Pip.
Extra haste. This could land on either dino or battery, which is nice. Extra HP, 30%. Let's get it, I think. First 10 times. Practically what we need. We don't need more. It's like, it's looking like infinite for us,
Until
really.
tomorrow, that is.
Yes, awesome skill. I think when you destroy item, you get something really good. I never got it. I never really destroyed that many items in most of the battles to look at it. Yeah, the void render. When you destroy item, weapons gain 100 damage and burn gets turned. Well, not that significant really. And it will destroy one of ours and 1 in 5 chance to lose any of those guys, right? So I don't know if we comfortably beat him. He has almost 4,000 HP. Maybe he'll just go 3rd time for that juggler skill, and yeah, have a bit more of destruction there. So it's 9 things to drop. It's like 11% chance getting it. Running 3 times. It's already ramping up. Come on. Nope, not this time. Okay, we have 1 more day if we lose. I mean, I shouldn't really complain about it. We got a lot of skills. Yeah, Philiac was the one. This one was the one I was just thinking about, right? Well, that will not hurt our chances. So let's pick it up as a souvenir, but yeah. And max some upgrades. Not too many though, that's a problem. But small items only for battery, I think we're better chances with Grandmaster. Too bad. So I guess it's a freeze. Since we not yet have it, so let's have something that works right now. Unfortunately, the snowflake cannot really improve our skills freezing. Okay, another chance. Let's go. And this is friendlier. Friendlier. So I'll be fine. We destroy one item of his. He does crit, of course. 96. Well. Well, I mean, you need to have 4 items. Come on. You didn't think of that? So here we go. That's 10. I mean, 1 out of 5 isn't that big chance. It's not. Come on. It's not that big of a chance. Yeah, we destroy actually one. Would have destroyed one more anyway. Okay. Sometimes you can have that permanent freeze with Isaac-Coric freezer. I just call it freezer. I don't remember the first word usually. But yeah. So there's easy dinos. Thank you for watching this Bazaar episode. This was Free Happy Dolphin, and see you next time.